What's up, everybody?
Welcome back, you guys.
This is me fighting the urge to...
Is that you like tweaking in your head? You're like,
I was like, I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it. I'm stronger than them. I'm stronger than them. I'm stronger than the voices in my...
That's how we're starting out today.
Listen. Again, it's a late night record.
You already know Unhinged
episode to come.
All right, like
we are sleepy.
Expect nothing less.
It's a Tuesday night, so we're even pushing this way later.
This is a school night. It's past my bedtime. I took half an edible. We'll see how it goes. Let's do it.
You took half an edible? No, I'm on the thing to get my stomach better. Damn it! Next record. Next record, I'm just gonna do microdose mushrooms. I'm like, what's gonna happen?
Ooh,
let it be a journey. Let it be a journey.
Imagine
I freak the fuck out on the pod.
This is a ConVic podcast.
So it's starting to hit already.
No,
because of a man. No, Vicky's husband rich, father rich. No, just rich. Yeah. He sat on Vicky's desk, her chair, and then he fucked it all up, delaying us another 20 minutes because we were trying to figure out the volume.
All I know is I let him sit in my chair for 2 minutes and my camera stops working, my microphone stops working.
And then the video was delayed. He did some juju.
You let a man into your space and this is what happens.
You see, let a man into your space. That's the big lesson today.
Okay,
we toxic. So I'm calling Rich toxic. My
poor husband.
We love you, Rich.
You're not toxic.
You're not. Imagine I'm just like, I beg. No, we were actually having a really good discussion about fatherhood and big emotions, and you guys are gonna get through it. Persevere. Listen. We always come out on top. Crying, but we come out on top. I did see this funny video on Instagram. I think I sent it. That a girl was just like, so what do you reverse cowgirl is so what is it? It's so unbeneficial for women because you get to look at all this and then I get to see your toes doing ASL to me. And when I tell you, I was crying.
Wait, doing ASL.
Your toes doing ASL while you're looking at all of it. That shit had me on the floor. That's
crazy.
I said it to one of my friends and she was like, but when you do a reverse cowgirl, at least you could catch up on your TV shows. I'm like, what are we? Because now I feel like I'm gonna stare at toes and I'm gonna be like, I can't do this today.
Yeah, I got the ick.
I got the ick. I got this ends now.
No, first of all, I saw a video and it was a new ick unloaded, men walking downhill, and then it just showed 2 men in the way that they just twitch.
You know what's actually really funny? When me and Jose went to the Amalfi Coast for my 30th.
Okay, subtle flex.
No, thank you. It was my 30th birthday. It was my 30th birthday present. I've always wanted to go to the Amalfi Coast. We were like, I'm here to de-influence y'all, okay? Go to the Amalfi Coast. It is beautiful. It is great. Know that you're waiting for either a shuttle that comes every hour. You're climbing down the mountain and maybe climbing up. If you're going into the water, these Instagram bitches are lying to y'all, okay? That shit is rocks. Get water shoes. That's my PSA. Bring water shoes to the Amalfi Coast.
Yeah, it's just trying to prepare you for real life.
I'm just saying, these bitches lie to me. I was ready for these, what is it, beach fucking clubs that was, buying and everything. And all of a sudden, I'm like, why my feet hurt so much? Because they're fucking rocks. And I had sandals on. I had to go buy water shoes. It was $40 a foot, I feel.
A foot is crazy.
No, that's what it felt like. That's literally what it felt like. But anyway, we were waiting. We missed the shuttle. And I was like, I don't want to waste an hour waiting for the fucking shuttle. We could walk down the hill. And you know me, I'm a walk girly. Jose, sensitive on that. Bae, we love him. When I tell you, at one point we were walking down and I'm like, why is he doing the stanky leg? Because because at one point I was behind him and I was like, why is this like fucking shit? Why is he dancing? We're trying to get down to the hill. We're trying to get down to the beach. No, literally, that's what it was. And then I told him when we finally got down and like got a cappuccino, I was like, "Why were you like doing the stanky leg?" And he was like, "Bitch, I was shaking.
I was struggling.
I was struggling." Also, guys, I do recommend you guys go to the Amalfi Coast, not in the summer where all the tourists, but like in September when all the tourists go back.
But also, so it's either the twitch, the stinky leg, or like the bop. Like, you know, like the tall ones, and they just start bopping down. And I've never even thought about this, but that is a nick.
That is
Like,
a nick. That could be causing
that
nick.
will turn you off real quick. You'll think this man is amazing. And then he starts walking downhill, and you're like, no, you're not.
You're like, wow, all of a sudden I have the urge to put my pants back on.
We need to warn Shark about this to make sure that he's always walking behind the female.
Wait, let me write down the notes because you know I'm gonna forget things.
Maybe that's the whole thing, like why men are supposed to like walk behind the female so that to protect her.
And also, like,
So
guys,
that
don't
she
forget,
doesn't
like, on a busy street, always make the girl to the
inside.
I couldn't left. It's too late. What is it? Don't walk. I'll share these notes with Shark. Poor Shark.
He needs to know that.
He really
I
does.
was like, he's 6'5". He's gonna do the bop. It's not gonna be good.
That is true.
It's not gonna be good for him at all.
Yeah, we're here. He's our field correspondent. He needs to be out here on these dates. Okay.
So Coco, how was your week?
It was good. After healing from the plague again, I finally took Pilates class on the reformer.
Wasn't it amazing?
This is my new personality. It's my whole personality trait, along with Pure Barre. Let me tell you, the first time I saw the reformer, I was like, I got this.
Got this.
I've been through worse. First
You're a
of
bad
all,
bitch.
I am a bad bitch. No balance at all. I almost fell off the reformer. I was like, she was like, kneel, and like I was like, oh no, it's kind of shaky over here. And then when they make you do the like put your leg, like your feet in the loops, my legs went woo, and I was like, am I at the gynecologist? Like, why is my pussy out there right now? I got worried. I was like, what is going on? And then like it was great. I was sore 4 days. Yeah. I had to like, you know, like old people when they make noises when they're getting up. That was me that whole week. And then I went back Thursday. And I was like, why am I still sore? It was actually a great time. I do enjoy it. I'm going back tomorrow to do Pilates. I'm gonna be sore again. And you know what? I could when people like in my 2 classes so far, I haven't seen anybody film themselves. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, let me lose a couple more weight and then I'll try to film myself. But at one point, like she was asking us like to do a like it was half a plank and then throw one of my legs in the air. I'm like, bitch, what am I having sex? Like,
was it the side plank?
Yeah,
that's the one. Remember, I told you that once we got there, I was like, this is where I reached my limit.
Some bitches were doing it, and I looked at the girls around me. I'm like, what are y'all doing? It was like plank and then throw your other leg. I'm like, I can't do both. I can't
at the same time.
Yeah, and people were doing it. Like there were some bitches that were like, it was like second nature to them. I'm like, hold on, I'll get there.
I just want to know where you pulling that strength from. Where is it coming from?
Guys, I have no upper body strength. I'm a lower body strength girly. Like I could kick you.
Below the core, we're really strong.
Yeah, we're so strong. Me and Jose the other day had like a wrestling match.
So he fucked you up.
No, I stood my ground. Stood my ground. Okay, a man?
He's big.
He is so big and tall. No, I took him down. Okay. It really felt like I was like
girl. Okay.
I am a woman. Okay. I'm a girl.
You show him.
Exactly.
You Connie from the Bronx.
I am. You hear me? I am.
Oh my god.
No, but it was good. Then I got struck by the plague again. But guys, I don't want to say this out loud, but I'm gonna because it's my podcast. I think just salad food poisoned me. I hate to say it.
Shit.
You know I'm a sweet. Wait, what did I just say? Just salad? No, I meant sweet greens.
Wait, wasn't there like a lettuce recall or some shit recently?
Was there? Damn, I need to watch the news more. I don't know.
ConVic facts.
ConVic facts only.
ConVic facts.
I don't know, but I think like I had the salad at 8 and my stomach was
Your
not okay at 10.
eyes it just had a seizure.
Huh?
I said your eyes it just had a seizure while you were trying to
Why?
figure that out. You're like,
Oh, that's funny. How about you, my girl?
yeah.
How was your week?
Let me tell you, this week I have never felt more old in my entire life than I have felt this week.
What
Okay,
happened?
I don't know if I walked wrong, slept wrong, took a shower wrong, pissed somebody's mom off. I don't know what I did to deserve the back pain that I've been having literally every day since last Sunday. I don't know, but every day I've been
What part
having
of your
this like
back?
my lower back. So I had just been struggling all week, and then yesterday I was up at 3 in the morning because my kids woke me up because they're rude like that,
That's
and
crazy. Lock them
and
out.
I I couldn't go back to sleep, of course. So
Mother.
I'm up trying looking on TikTok on how to decompress my lower back. And that was a mess. I never felt so old. I don't even understand.
Is it your
If I
tailbone?
was if yeah, like if I was going to the gym and I like lifted something wrong, I could understand. A bitch is literally sitting
That's
and
what I was gonna tell you.
cooking
That's what
and
it is. It's a
cleaning,
sitting. You gotta get
and
a.
I have a standing desk. Like I stand sometimes. Like I don't understand why my body is like, no, bitch, you're actually
I mean, like
63.
you said in the previous episode, God just likes to have his fun with you.
That's it. That's it.
Guys, that's
And
becoming an
then
outfit, by the way. That's becoming merch.
no, that's definitely becoming a shirt. But what was I gonna say? Oh, and then work was a bitch because my boss decided to be away, so things are falling on me, and I'm like,
I'm not the co-founder of this company, y'all.
yo, facts. Like literally, the things you're asking of me, I've never even done before. I don't
First of
even
all,
know
like
what you're
I'm
talking
Googling these
about.
terms. I'm using ChatGPT to help me help them.
I never even knew what this website does, and now you want me to fix it? I'm saying
I
what?
ain't a software engineer.
I don't understand. I don't understand. So
Make it make sense.
my happiness of the week has been Lilia Studios is doing good.
Yay.
And I've been working on a new scent and
Ooh.
room sprays. Yeah, so
Okay,
that's fun.
baddie.
And then the room sprays that I'm gonna do, they're gonna have like multiple functions. Like I want them odor reducing, I want them mood enhancing, I want them, they're all clean, toxin free scents. So that it's like it's not only freshening it up, but then it's like making you feel good too.
Mood by mood, what do you mean? Like to change like to like happy or like arousal?
I don't think it's gonna like instantly be spray happy, but you know how certain scents bring peace or clarity
What's that
or
like?
de-stressor. Must be nice. um
Well, how does that feel like to be at peace?
like that's a thing.
It's kind of
People
when they tell you to hang those flowers in the shower.
I'm saying what?
Something
What
with
am I
an
doing?
E. Elliptic.
Oh,
Yes,
eucalyptus.
that. And I did hang at that in my shower. Have not felt peace.
Yeah. Yeah,
just,
no.
I just think of lists.
Well, these sprays are like that. Like the scents, you know how lavender makes you sleepy, so there'll be like a sleepy one, a chamomile de-stresses you. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on. And then on top of that, your girl is a book talk girly.
She is. She
It
definitely is. I
only
saw.
makes
I saw
sense.
the recent reel you did with Rich. That was so cute. I was like, okay, cutie. A man entering our space, but you
you
need him
know,
for the content. You need him for the
yeah.
content.
I mean, I need him to do what I need him to do.
Exactly. A man. Can he hear us?
No, hopefully. I mean, we'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
But
Support us though, Rich.
yeah. So I started I didn't start a TikTok, but I converted my regular TikTok because I don't post on it to just a book talk TikTok.
There you go.
And I made 2 posts, but it only makes sense because all I do is read.
You
Like
are a reader girly.
I am
That became your
I
whole
finished
personality trait.
4 books this month already.
4?
Yeah.
I barely read the newspaper, like the news headliner that showed up on my phone. All I read is emails.
I read 4 books this month, which actually for Books Are Girls is not a lot. But I read 4
a
books.
book a week?
Yeah, basically.
And that
No, these girls, they stay home all day and read because they be finishing a book in a day. And I'm like, but I have a job.
yeah, no, I have
Children.
again until the pot is my main income. We gotta
This
go to
is
work.
what I'm saying.
Gotta go to work.
But yeah. So reading has become my personality, and that's what I'm doing.
There we go. Okay. How are the books? Are we emotions?
Are we going into that now? We can go into that. This could be a segue. We could go right into that right now.
See what's on the notes. Yeah, let's go into it now.
Okay. So this month I read the House of Monsters series. It starts with City of Gods and Monsters, then City of Souls and Sinners, then City of Lies and Legends. And this book, I read it on Audible because I like to listen to it. I'm impatient. Like I don't want to work and wait to read. Like I want it all now.
Right.
And I was having a hard time connecting with the main character because she is such a damsel in distress. And like at first she's such a damsel and it's just like, girl.
Do we not like damsels in distress or
when you come from reading Fourth Wing with Violet, who is the strongest, and then Aelin from Throne of Glass, who is my queen, and then even Feyre in A Court of Thorns and Roses, and Nesta, who becomes a Valkyrie. All of these warrior ass women to
then have a damsel in distress.
Who is a damsel. Now, granted, to give her a little bit, she does, amp up throughout the book and she does get a little better, but she's still more like, she's still a damsel. That was a little hard, but I got over it. Not everybody could be a warrior. It's fine.
It's fine.
She's doing her best. She's doing her part. That's all that matters. And Darian is not one of my book boyfriends, but like I respect him as a book boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like he could be my best
he's not on the roster.
He's not on my list, but I get him on somebody else's list. You know what I mean?
You're understanding. You're understanding.
Yeah. Like I will hook him up with my girl, but like
not me.
He's not my cup of tea.
Right.
Right. The plot is really good. It's a lot darker than the other fantasies I was reading. So this one is an urban fantasy. So they have cars and cell phones and they text each other and take pictures, and that's really different.
Ooh, that's a hard left from what you.
They have Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
It's crazy. I'm like, I don't know if these two are meshing in my head, but they are. It's weird. But that was fun. It was a fun series. The 4th one is coming out in July, and I can't wait. Ooh. And then I had a work book club book, which was Project Hail Mary. No, it's my coworkers.
Bro.
So the book we were reading was Project Hail Mary, and it's about a man, poor man, who goes to space to save Earth. And he becomes friends with a spider alien.
Spider-Man? The Avenger?
No. A alien who looks like a spider.
Spider-Man. Sure. Let's go with that.
Sure. And I don't know, it's not my usual read, but then you're reading it and then the characters are kind of cute and they're funny and they get along and then they become besties and they both want to like sacrifice themselves for the other. And it's like, oh,
spider?
The spider. This is a lot if I'm saying it about a spider. But no, the spider. And it was cute. So finished that today. And then now I'm starting another series.
What series are you starting now?
Crescent City. It's another Sarah J. Maas series. It's 3 books so far, another incompleted series, and it's similar to City of Gods and Monsters in the sense that they're both urban with like the whole cell phones, cars, regular world type stuff. So I'm like on chapter 6.
Jesus. And you're like reading and also listening, right?
Well, I'm listening. Yeah. So like sometimes I'll go back and forth. Like I'll have on my Kindle or I'll have the paperback, and then
Kindle should sponsor you.
They all should.
They really should.
But when I am cleaning or cooking or working and stuff, then I have Audible just to zone out the noise because it's always so loud. That's how I cope with being a mom. I listen to books.
There you go. Listen, moms have to have their own hacks too of life, okay? Sometimes
Okay.
you don't want to hear them. You're like, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna go into my fantasy world.
Like, imagine how overstimulated you get when you're trying to get everything done, be productive, and all you hear is two toddlers going batshit crazy, screaming and fighting and crying all day. Like, you need something to filter that out.
You need something to zen you in a way.
Yeah.
1,000. No,
Yeah.
I could imagine. I mean, that's me at work. I'll be like, nope. Headphones. I'm like, no. Don't want to hear nobody. Oop.
I feel like it's becoming a bit of an addiction because now at any minor inconvenience, I'm like, headphones. Like, I'm one of those kids with like a sensory issue, and I'm like, nope, too loud outside.
No, I need peace. I need to go back into my bubble. Damn.
Crazy.
Listen,
Yeah.
do your kids like then like realize that you have headphones on?
Yes.
And then they try to take it off?
Yes. They just scream louder. And I'm like, bro, I can hear you. It's not
Bro,
noise
I'm gonna need you to
canceling.
calm yourself
Like,
down.
you're up here. I need it down. You're killing me.
Remember what that girl at her job used to say? You're giving me a 10. I'm gonna need you to meet me at like at least a 2.
Right. We're gonna need to bring this energy a lot
all
lower.
the way down. Listen.
It's crazy. But that is my book talk corner.
Boo, boo, boo. There we go. Look at you. Yo, you have been reading a lot. Like that really out of nowhere.
It's like I started on this journey and I just my like to read list is so long I forget the next book every time. So me and my friend Kara, right now she's reading City of Gods and Monsters series and I'm reading Crescent. She just finished Crescent. Then when we're both done, because those are both 3 books, we're gonna start Zodiac Academy together, and that's a 19 book series. 19 books.
19.
19. Now, okay, it's 9 books for like Zodiac Academy, and then there's like 2 spin-off series with like the other books.
So you're gonna be entertained for a while with that series.
Basically.
That's gonna be at least until April. May.
April. That's gonna be at least until July, I'm thinking.
Jesus.
I'm not that fast. Like,
that's 19 books. After the first one, I'm like, cut this shit short.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if I finish it or not.
Oh, it's a challenge?
Yeah, like it's like I don't have to finish the book. You know what I mean?
But
like
you want to. Accomplishments.
Yeah, I do.
I believe in you, my girl. 19 books is actually clinically insane. The most I could do is give you 3 books. And I'll be like, okay. I
just want to know, how the hell did we make it here? Like, how did we start with page 1 and end up at book 19, page whatever? Like, that is crazy.
That is how clinically insane.
Could this not have been condensed? Is it
like the Harry Potter series is only 8 books.
Like, it's 7 books.
7.
This is what, you know how, like, remember Trapped in the Closet by R. Kelly? And by the time he got...
Yo, bring it. That Trap in the Closet shit was so funny. The prodigy? What was it? I'm so tired. There you go. I was like, what's the word?
I was like, I did not know.
I definitely had a glitch. I was like, the what?
I did not know. I was like...
I feel like I took an edible and I'm like, what?
I feel like, you know what's so funny is when I take an edible and then I feel like right now I feel like you took an edible because the way you're acting. But a lot of times I'd be like, did Rich take an edible? I'm like, are we here? But he doesn't do edibles.
He doesn't do edibles?
No.
Oh, man.
A disappointment.
It is true. That is disappointing.
But no, he doesn't. So I'm always like, why do I feel like
those shits went flying off? I think it's starting to hit you.
What?
Oh no, is this part 2 of the high episode of the class of this movie? I thought you said you took an edible.
Is there only one of us?
Oh. I'm about to pop one and be like, fuck it.
Anyways,
okay.
Back on track.
Yo, reel it back in, bitch.
Reel it.
Really? I'm also talking shit. Jose doesn't do edibles either, but that's because of his job.
I know. Bitch isn't a disappointment. We just like to talk shit here.
Yeah, 100%. We're the talking shit podcast sometimes.
That should have been our names.
No,
No, it's
convict is
ConVic.
too.
It's ConVic.
Oh my god! I told my boss about our podcast, and he was just like, "You guys, it sounds like friends catching up," and I'm like, "We are friends, you know." Just
Wait, first of all, he listened.
he listened to Puppy Blues.
Okay.
He only lasted, I think, 10 minutes because the way he was just like, "You guys talk fast," and I'm like, "Do we?" Yeah,
Do we?
I don't know. It's kind of like the accent. Like I don't hear your accent, but like, do I have an accent?
I think if you came to Florida, people would tell you have an accent because they tell me I have an accent.
So you're
I'm like,
basically Floridian. What accent do you have?
that's crazy. You know, I realize you're getting back at me now for when I used to tell you you're from upstate. But what you never understood was that was a compliment because who the fuck wants to be from the Bronx?
Who
Who?
wants to be from Queens?
Everybody, bitch. We Queens. What you talking
What
about?
you talking about? The boogie down Bronx, ho.
It's trash.
No, it's Queens. They just found a body dismembered in Queens the other day.
Okay, first of all,
At
don't
least the
act like
crimes
that.
in the Bronx is
The
kept secret.
only reason that's what I was about to say.
Okay? At least we know how to clean up a crime scene. Y'all just be leaving bitches dead in the
it's not even because of that. It's because that's every day for y'all. Okay, that is every day.
I'm sorry, at least I'm a little bit safer here. I'm not getting dismembered. I'm sorry. Have you seen the dismemberment in Queens?
Are you?
Are you? Well, you're in Florida.
The
You're actually not.
dismemberment.
Actually, you're not.
Dismemberment.
Dismemberment.
The funniest part is I still can't think of the right way to say it.
Dismemberment, right? Is that how you say it? Test my ESL right now. I don't got time for this, bitch. You know I struggle with phonics, ho.
Okay.
Guys, we're just... It's 9:36 on a Tuesday. You lucky we're at work right now.
just what you gotta say about Selena?
Oh, yeah. So, guys, let me tell you guys. I think it was either last week. Yeah, last week. Let me tell you how Selena, Haley, and Justin are never going to be at peace. Like, ever. Like, this relationship happened over 10 years ago, and it's never going to... So, apparently a TikToker. So, Selena and Benny, her fiance, came out with a joint album together. I like the music. I like the songs. It's very like, it's a different side of Selena I haven't seen, right? It's very like, I like it. And Benny, you know, Benny's a great producer. So anything they touch, and I think it's so beautiful that like a couple made this album together, especially that they're newly engaged. And the way they've been going on this press tour, the way Benny talks about Selena is so in love. Like he even said like, sometimes wake up in the morning and it's like, I don't know why she chose to be with me. And, you know, yes, looks become a lot because Selena is drop dead gorgeous. But sometimes it's really the personality. You know what I mean? And it really does, at least from like, I don't know so much about the relationships and like I'm besties with her, but they look so in love and so content. Like they're perfectly fine. Now, this 7-part series on TikTok took Haley down. This all stemmed. Remember last part I said that Haley liked that mean video? Yeah. I'm not gonna victim shame. It's her fault. That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm not saying it's your fault, but it's your fault, bitch.
I'm just saying, next time get a burner, ho. Like get it together. So I didn't see the 7-part series because I know what it was. I saw breakdowns of this series. In this series, in the 10 years that they said that Haley stalked the shit out of Justin Bieber in order to marry him. And the digital footprint of this bitch that they showed, like they made it seem so crazy that she was in the background of every picture that he was taking, that like she stalked them on their first date, like stalked her at the gym, that it was like she had like because she was friends with Gigi and Kendall, made Selena go to Dubai so then Justin could start hooking up with Haley. I was just like, no. And then like a super fan of Justin's back in the day, she was like, yeah, she would DM me on Twitter and be like, oh, do you know where Justin's staying? I think you're gonna get like something to eat there or like book a room there too. And I'm like, that's crazy. Now again, I don't know the relationship between Haley and Justin. okay, how can I say this? You know how, like, if they were to film you and Rich and me and Jose every single day, of course they're gonna catch us just making facial expressions that look like either he doesn't like you or you don't like him. Like, how we
Yeah.
stare at them sometimes, we're like, "What?" Like,
Why are you alive? Yeah.
yeah. So it's kinda like I I feel for them because, like, again, you're in that scrutiny of the spotlight. But, maybe she wasn't such a mean girl and liking, like, if you're gonna like something knowing that the spotlight is always gonna be on the 3 of you, why are you liking mean posts about her? Like, posts that clearly are making fun of Selena and Benny.
It's true. It was very irresponsible.
It was very responsible. Somebody should talk. And of course, she didn't talk about anything, but now this girl is now threatening to sue the creator of the 7-part series, like, for defamation. And it's like, well, bitch, everybody has the opinion. There's either people that are on Haley's side, there's people on Selena's side. That's like the whole standship. But the way they literally embarrassed this girl in the 7-part series, I was just like, yo, like, that's crazy.
No, that's really
And
embarrassing.
then that's the thing too. Like, I try to put myself, like, I get those, like, love triangles. It's like the Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, and that was
Mm-hmm.
official cheating. Like, that was, had a
He
kid,
literally
like,
cheated.
literally cheated, and we saw, like, the chemistry on screen. Like, we weren't stupid either. And they're always bringing it back. Like, remember that time in the award show that she gave Brad Pitt a kiss after he had,
Mm-hmm.
like, they have divorced from Angelina. Like, those rumors will always be there just because of how, like, who they are. But they took out so much digital footprint, like, saying that Haley copies everything Selena does. Like, Selena has a G tattoo back here for her little sister Grace. 3 weeks later, Haley gets the same tattoo, the same side of the ear, and she said it's for her pastor's daughter. A G.
What? Your pastor's daughter?
That's what I'm saying.
She couldn't even lie. Say her first dog?
Right?
Something?
I was just like, no.
Gigi?
No, I was saying that in the breakdown video, it is so crazy. Like, at one point they showed, like, when Justin, like, picked up Selena from, like, some award show, and, like, he was there with Haley, but then he saw Selena and ditched Haley, and Haley was just out there crying in the cameras. I was like, yo. But
That's
also, like, Haley isn't Alec Bowen's like, daughter. She's the brother, Alec Bowen's brother's daughter. So she's like a B-list celebrity at best. And she was never
she's
gonna be a model because she's not tall. That's what they say. I don't know. And then so everybody was just like, she's a nepo baby. And that's like what she's always been insecure. So then a fan on TikTok made this song. They're like, you're always gonna be jealous. Like, I could take your man without what, and they're like, you'll always be a fan. And they have Haley holding magazines from when Justin and Selena were dating, taking pictures with it when, like, Justin's album came out. Like, she was, like, doing, like, this pose kind of thing. And I'm like, no, the internet could just
destroy you.
destroy you. Like, even when, like, during those rumors when they're like, oh, Justin isn't happy around Haley, and, like, he claimed, he was like, I think this was an arranged marriage now thinking about it. Like, he said that publicly.
Mhm.
And then he posts videos, he, like, on his Justin has a tattoo of Selena here on his wrist. Most people will cover up tattoo, right? He has never covered up. Actually, what he does when they do photo shoots together is like, he's always putting that arm around Haley with the tattoo showing.
I would fuck my man up if he did that shit.
Right?
And chop the hand off. Because, excuse me?
No, yeah. And everybody was like, oh, that's not Selena. No, he has literally said it's Selena on his arm. No cover up or anything. So then when he was posting birthday pictures, like a couple of, like, I think a year or so ago, it was during the rumors, like, oh, they don't like each other, getting divorced, smiling in every picture. He posts a carousel pics of smiling. And then when Haley's there, his face drops like this, like, and those are the pictures you decide to post, knowing that the spotlight's on you.
Yeah, it's like
And
they're
then
not
now
even
that
trying.
Selena Gomez's album came out, bro, they're taking every single lyric and I swear to God, like, I don't know, like, that shit is so crazy because they're like, oh, he loves me and I love him and you're just an embarrassment. I was like, and then she even said, she was like, I know that everybody's gonna misconstrue this, but she was like, this is also about, like, an album of, like, of things that have been said to me by friends, like, when you have a friendship breakup. And she was like, and she was like, there's a song called Don't Take It Personally. And people were like, oh, this is a shade at Haley. She was just like, and then, like, in the version of the album where she's talking about the song, she's like, no, somebody actually said that to me. She's like, don't take it personally because he loves me more than he loves you. And I won. I was just like,
Yikes, that's a lot.
And people are like, she has a baby. Haley just needs to let this go. Like, she won the man. And I'm like, have y'all seen Justin Bieber lately? Yeah, like,
he's just a man.
he's just a man. A man.
A literal man.
A literal man. Like, when also Haley's kind of dumb for trying to sue the internet. Like, bitch, everybody's gonna be talking about everybody. People are gonna be talking about Selena. People are gonna be talking about Justin. People are gonna be talking about you.
They're fighting over the new age Macaulay Culkin. Like, let's get it together.
A man.
Okay?
A man.
Measly man. Like, come on, let's get it together, ladies. Okay? Let's
But that's the thing. I feel like now that Selena knows, like, the public's on her, like, she's not commenting on anything of it. And then
she shouldn't.
Yeah. And also, like, they then pull out, like, Lose You to Love Me, which was, like, her answer to, like, and then Haley was just like, don't be talking about my man. Like, bitch, you guys have been playing the narrative too. Like, you can't take shots at each other and then call each other victims. Like,
right.
And then, bitch, you threw the first shot in this new one. You like the main video. You're a celebrity. Get it together.
Get it together. Come on, ladies.
Get it together.
And
that's my recap. I will send you. Yo, the videos are crazy.
Please do.
No.
I feel invested.
No, I am invested. Anyway, okay. Talk to me.
So speaking of girl fights, do you listen to The Breakfast Club?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, really? I feel like I'm sorry. It just threw me. Well, not really. But okay, so on The Breakfast Club, it used to be 3 hosts, Charlamagne Tha God, DJ Envy, and Angela Yee. But then Angela Yee left and she got her own show. So last year they did a whole bunch of rotating co-hosts to see who would get the spot. The Breakfast Club is one of the biggest shows on the East Coast. It's syndicated over 100 markets. It's huge. Like, if you don't listen to it, you know about it. So Just Hilarious got the position, but she also got pregnant right away. So while she was on maternity leave, she selected Lauren LaRosa from TMZ to fill in her spot. Both ladies do amazing. But thing is, Just Hilarious came back from maternity leave and Lauren LaRosa was still there. And she came back, like, let's say January. It has been, like, awkward ever since, like, on air. Like, there, like, you could feel the tension. Yeah. So last week, Jess finally addressed it. And she's like, The Breakfast Club is run like a high school. Like, this girl, like, she was giving her props. She's like, it's not, she doesn't want to blame Lauren, but the way that they are doing her is wrong, because it's like, you only bring her in when it's my time to speak or when, you know, it's on my segments. If she's going to be a 4th co-host, let her be a 4th co-host with her own segments, but stop bringing her in on mine. And
sorry, I got distracted because a man is literally behind
like,
you.
People tiptoeing.
Yeah, like I just see the cabinet move.
That black. We can see you.
We saw the cabinet. A man.
Yeah, so they were bringing in Lauren on Justice segments and mainly Just with the Mess. So Just with the Mess is a clip that she used to do where she talks about pop culture and news, but like in a really funny way. And when she got hired at The Breakfast Club, they tried to turn it into like the pop culture news, rumors, report type of section. Lauren LaRosa, when Jess was on maternity, was doing a really good job because she's an actual journalist. So she actually goes out and finds all the actual facts. She has better sources. You know, she was trained for this.
Right.
Jess went off on Instagram. It was like a 5-part video, well, on live. And she was just like, she don't understand how Angela Yee did it for 13 years, that it's run like a high school. They're trying to put them against each other, that this girl only comes in on her segments, that is crazy, and all of this. And everybody's like, whoa, this bitch is about to get fired. Next day, she goes to work. They air it out on air. And there's clips, which is like, I get, because if you're going to put it on the internet, it needs to be cleared up on the internet, because then it's just going to be...
That's how it goes.
It's just going to be a lot of back and forth, a lot of speculation, a lot of, you know, people trying to use that against you. Now it's all out in the open.
The clips that people make to soundbite shit.
Right. And then, So speaking of the clips, there's clips of like the tension I was saying. Lauren and Jess would be discussing a topic, and Jess would be trying to talk, and Lauren's still talking. So Jess would literally tell her like, "Yo, hush, hush," or like she told her before to shut up. And so Lauren brought her into like a room to talk to her about that, with a third person, as we do in corporate, because she's a corporate girly
always.
But Jess wasn't thinking anything of it because Lauren didn't call her out on it over air. And Lauren's like, I'm never going to give that. I'm not going to sit here and fight with you on air. My mama don't even tell me to shut up, Jess. Like, why would you talk to me like that? And
not my mama.
They aired it out. Now it turns out Lauren, along with being a producer for the Breakfast Club, is going to get her own show. So now, she's getting her own show and everything. So that's just been like crazy drama.
That's messy. This is Breakfast Club with Charlamagne, right?
Mm-hmm.
The
messy. I was like, oh, crazy.
Who do you think should leave?
I think that they're both really great additions, but Lauren needs to stick to the news and all of that, and Jess needs to stick to being funny and find her own lane. And they could collab in some places and also have their own separate thing, but it could be the four of them. Because I really like Jess up there.
It could work. Okay.
And then even with this, they kind of created a better dynamic, because when it was just Envy, Charlamagne, and Angela Yee, that's two men against a woman.
Envy.
That's two men against a woman. So I'm sure there's a bunch of times where she didn't feel heard. But in this situation,
because men.
Please. But in this situation, the two women were able to say to Charlamagne and Envy, like, look, we've been trying to say this to you guys separately, but it never got addressed or it never got taken seriously. So now this happened, and now we have to discuss it. So now they have each other's back, and I think that's a much better dynamic.
Oh yeah, that definitely is. Definitely is. So, have you seen Bad Bunny in the Calvin Klein commercial?
Girl, I sure did.
Yo. I was like, is it Christmas? Is it my birthday? Is Jesus has risen? Is it Easter?
I cannot even
That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Okay. I did not think there would be a time where I will be like, oh my God, Bad Bunny. And granted, I'm not saying he's ugly. I'm just saying he's not my type. He was my type.
I may have seen that video at least 1 million times. I actually was watching it during work today. And
you just can't stop watching it.
Huh?
So you just can't stop watching it.
No, because how can you stop? I be going through my day writing an email, like it just appears. I'm like, oh, flashbacks. I'm like, oh, hold on, let me calm down.
Walking on the street and ooh.
Yeah, kind of like have big flashbacks. Be like, ooh. That video, I could stare at for days. He is so hot. And you know what I noticed? Oh my God, I hope Jose doesn't listen to this part. He has that V, like that devil shit. I was like, ooh, I need a moment. So now they have this huge billboard of him in Soho. I would crash my car.
My God.
I'm not allowed to go down Soho. I could crash the car. That's a man
First of all,
right there.
Calvin Klein, can we just give them an award for all of the years of amazing ass eye candy?
Look at this.
This is like the female Playboy Bunny.
No, literally, like
this is like the flea. Because I'm sorry, what?
Like
who? Oof. And I'm sorry, what?
Oof. Who? Now I can watch this all. Oof.
Yes.
You just see me in the background, like, ooh, oh my God.
I told you grazing it.
Huh?
No, when he was like grazing it.
Girl, I was like, ooh, it's hot in her. So what's funny is because I told Jose, like, that has to be my hall pass. Has to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was just like, who he said some bitch. I don't even care who he said. I think it was like something that arms. I don't know. But I was like, babe, you guys could just
somebody with arms.
No, the last name is like del Armas. I don't know. Don't ask me questions. I really didn't pay attention to what Jose said. I was like, babe,
it's irrelevant.
You and Bad Bunny could like, and this is what brings me to. So, have you seen the dance move Sabrina Carpenter did in her London tour?
No.
So she did London Bridges, and in Paris she did the Eiffel Tower with two guys, like just like as a choreography. And I showed that to Jose, and I'm like, oh my god, this could be me, you, and Bad Bunny. And he was like, what is wrong with you? I'm just like, I want you to be part of my fantasy.
What's wrong with him?
Right. You're welcome.
You're lucky you're a part of it.
Yeah, because I could definitely disinclude you.
Like, it could just be on me and him. You're lucky I want you there.
Yeah, you're lucky I want you to experience it with me. Okay?
Excuse me?
Like,
you know what? You're dismissed. That's it.
Can we just be like open-minded a little bit? At least you're getting your dick wet. Bad Bunny's getting his dick wet. I'm having a time of my life.
On a joystick roller coaster.
The more I talk, the more I sound like a whore.
You sound like you've done this before.
I haven't. I want that clear. I haven't.
I know you haven't, but the way that you're so casual about it, you're just like, I could take a dick here. I could take a dick here. I could take a dick here. Like,
I was gonna say something so wild just now. I held it back. I held it back. I was gonna. Should I just say it? Fuck it. I'm like, I got holes for a reason. We gotta get that out. We gotta get. No, but all I'm saying is like award. That Calvin Klein commercial alone, I was like, should I put it as my wallpaper? Does my job let me
get like Emmys?
Does like my job let me change my wallpaper? I don't think they do, but if they did. Right.
I think Calvin Klein needs an Emmy. Like they need some type of award.
Grammy.
Yes.
Anything. Because that shit, the fact that they had this plastered in Soho. And then the bitch, imagine the bitches that work in Calvin Klein, like the headquarters of Calvin Klein. I'm never leaving the dust.
That's dangerous.
People could get hurt.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. And Bad Bunny's single right now, allegedly. You know.
Oh, right. He was with Kendall. Right?
Yeah.
Was that who?
No, that is accurate. Okay. And that's why I told Jose, I'm like, we can't. Okay. I personally didn't like that he was with Kendall because I'm like, you could have any bad, like literally any Hispanic bad bitch. You go with Kendall, and again, you can't help who you fall in love with. So I'm not here to judge.
It was love?
Huh?
It was love.
That's what he said. This like album apparently was like heartbroken about her. I was like, get it together. You literally have like probably a devil's egg. Like, get it? You're Bad Bunny. Bitches be throwing their bras at stage for you.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
bitches are crashing their cars because of your billboard.
And you're sad? No, I'm joking. Men could be sad. I'm saying is like, you're heartbroken over this bitch. I did love him when he was with his original girlfriend, Gabriella. And she's beautiful. She's beautiful. But, I have
no idea who that woman is.
That's fine. But, again, I am not here to judge who he fell in love with. But, like, I think he just needs to move on to a Latina. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Oh, pivoting on.
I'm so glad you saw
a Bravo world.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, because of
pivoting on.
I am such a Paige and Hannah stan. I am like all on the Paige content. Like I love Paige. Okay, hit me with the Bravo news.
I'm glad you said that because I wanted to do update on Paige and Craig.
Girl, that shit getting messy.
I don't understand how this can still even be getting messy. Like I don't even understand
because
how this is
men.
Going on.
Because it's a man.
Do know. But it's because both of their shows are on right now and you're watching the end of their relationship basically play out. So, and then this also Paige was talking about how she felt like he was not supportive of her. Like she, I've said this multiple times before, like her podcast has really taken off. Her career has really taken off. Like this is the highest she's ever been, the most booked she's ever been. She's doing amazing, amazing things. And I know for him, he wants somebody who can be with him, and that's not her. And it's like, all that it really boils down to when you really get to it is they're not in alignment. He wants a wife to be with him while he builds his estate in South Carolina, and she wants to build her own shit in New York, and that's perfectly fine. And just because, yeah, he is a great guy doesn't mean that he's her great guy. And I see so much hate from so many women talking about, oh, she left the best man. There is no best man. Okay, first of all,
he's
she
a
didn't just because she
man.
left he's just a man. And just because he may be a man that fills all your boxes, that doesn't mean that he fills all hers. So back up off page. Okay.
We are a Page Stand
Let's relax.
podcast, okay?
We are gigglers. Okay.
We are
Don't
gigglers.
no, I hate seeing people come for her because, first of all, she has no flaws. I mean, obviously, we all have flaws, but she does no wrong. Leave her the fuck alone, okay? And if she made a decision for her life to benefit her life, then let her benefit her motherfucking life.
But also, she just
How
did a
she sees
recent
fit.
exactly. But she also just did an interview too, like how she said, yeah, it wasn't all picture perfect either. That he would make
Right.
her
She
feel
protected him a
guilty.
lot.
Yeah, like she was just like
Exactly.
she was like, obviously, when I'm in it, I was so in love. I
Mhm.
tolerated a lot of disrespect, as people do in relationships. That is very normal. Not that it's like supposed to be super normal, but like it is normal. And you're like, oh, I'm trying to make it work.
Right.
But for him,
We're
he
not
wants
normalizing disrespect, but it is normal to go through that in a relationship.
exactly. And for her to say like I didn't want that, like he was putting so much pressure on her to make her decision about having kids and this and that. And again, having kids is not a walk in the fucking park either. There's so many complications that could happen with that too. Like and she's not right. Like she said, she wants to focus on career. And like he will always say it, and this is again from clips I've seen and from like things she said, like he would always get a bunch of like, you always put work first. Like, is work gonna come before me and your kids? And she's like, how many times do I have to tell you? The kids that I grow in my body are gonna come before you. Like he wants
that was a big debate.
she wants a traditional wife, and I think she said it on the recent episode of the Giggly Squad, is that like expectations for men to be like how men used to be back in the day, like building fucking houses and shit, that has changed because now a guy could call like fucking somebody to help him with the fence. But women are still deemed to be like in the house, take care of the kids, do all of that. And also on top of that, we have to work. Like, unless you're coming from actual money, you're still gonna have to work. And even if you do come from money, you could still work. That's your choice. But like, it just sucks because it feels like really Craig like was pressuring Paige, and Paige was like, she gave so much also liberty to women that she's like, you could start your life over at 32 and it's perfectly fine. Like, you could do these decisions for you, and it's fine to choose you. And like, there was clips on episodes like, oh, he was like, you need to like make a choice because he's like, I'm gonna start to resent you. She's like, oh, because you think I'm wasting your time. Babe, you're not Paige. Craig, you're also old too. Like, you're pushing 40. Like, that's on you a little bit for getting with a girl that's also young. I said what I said. I love Paige. I stan her. I like her. She's such a great fashion icon girly. I love her. Like, I love the way she dressed. I love the way she talks. I love her. She's such a like, and she's so funny. Like the way she talks. Like she was born for this. And I said, like, maybe tomorrow she'll find the love of her life, the man that she wants to settle down with. But when you're asking to give up New York and South Carolina, like she said, like, you're gonna end up resenting me for making you give up South Carolina, and I'll resent you for giving up New York. Right. And I get that. Like, you got to choose what's good for you. So,
yeah. But yeah, I saw that post about when she was saying that her kids will always come first. And I saw a bunch of women saying, oh, you'll never get married. You'll never have a husband. Your marriage will never last, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that is incredibly disrespectful. Like, first of all, people marry in different ways. And people have relationships in different ways, in different dynamics, different situations, different things they're okay with, different boundaries. Who the fuck are you to tell her that because of how she wants to live her life that she's not gonna be able to be happy? Like,
it's like
shut the fuck up and die.
He's making these assumptions and throwing it on her,
right? Like, it's just unfair. It's completely unfair. She has been nothing but honest and vulnerable about what she wants in her life, and for you to bash her about it, it's no. We don't do that.
Also, did you hear
we
that?
don't do that. Not for a man.
A man.
Okay?
That's the title of the episode. For a man.
A man.
A man. Write that down because we're gonna forget. A man? Question mark. Exclamation point. My thing is too, it's like apparently she said during this last tour that they did with Giggly Squad, she was having panic attacks and she's on beta blockers.
Yeah.
And then he like made her watch this like ask her to watch this documentary about how tours break up families. What? That's manipulation if I never seen it. If I ever seen it.
That is manipulation. And that's absolutely no. And I hope she never watched it.
I hope she didn't. It's about like ABBA or some bullshit like that, how that destroyed like their families and like they divorced and everything. I'm like, Paige, I hate to say it, I think she dodged a bullet.
She definitely dodged a bullet. That man was not for you, sis. And you knew that, and you stuck to your guns and you did what you had to do.
And you chose you, and we applaud you, queen.
Right. I try to be on her side. I try to be heartbroken with him, but he's just acting a goddamn fool. Yeah. It's a mess.
Man.
In Paige, we stand.
Like, in Paige, we stand.
But yeah. And speaking of Bravo Worley,
yes,
my girl, my icon, the woman I watched on television since I was a kid, Garcelle. She's leaving Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Why? You weren't expecting that follow-up question?
She got bigger and better things to do, basically. But it made me sad, and she announced it today or yesterday.
Damn.
One of these days. I have no concept of time.
So time is an illusion.
It's like I didn't even get to appreciate this last season what you wanted because I didn't know it was the last. You know what I mean? I didn't know. But yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I don't have my hat. Conspiracy. Okay, guys.
I promise to ship it out to you, girl.
I did some research, and you best believe I'm going to read off my phone because I don't know who the fuck you think I am. To remember. Like, excuse me. Let's be real.
Amen. Sorry. That's going to be the thing. So
it turns out, first of all, it turns out that cats do come from a reptilian line. What was the point of me saving this if I can't find where I saved it? They do come from a reptilian line, but apparently so do we. And it was from over 10 million years ago. And the reason that domestic cats have the slit eyes is because they don't descend from like tigers and lions. Like, they're not that closely related to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're more related to a different African wildcat that has the slit eyes because they're smaller. So damn, now I gotta find it. Where the hell did I save that?
That's always a problem. Like, you don't remember when you save. You're like,
I know, and I did so good by saving it, only to not freaking find it.
Technology.
Okay. Right, so it's supposed to help smaller animals with their hunting and predatory abilities. So big cats are bigger, so they don't need that advantage, which is why they never developed it during evolution. But the wildcat that domestic cats come from did develop it because they are a smaller wildcat, and then it also helps them, see in the dark. And yeah, now if only I could find what that cat is.
You're like, damn it.
When I tell you, when I was decompressing my lower back, I found all of this out.
I think you like might have hurt your tailbone. Like, that happened to me.
I bruised it.
Yeah, I think like you need a cushion on your butt.
Yeah, I think so too.
That. Yeah, what is that
and
called?
I think I need to go to a
sciatica.
chiropractor.
Maybe you're getting sciatica?
Yeah, I've had sciatica since the C-sections.
Yeah, I think you gotta get a pillow.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Okay.
So smaller cats and domestic cats have slit-shaped pupils. This pupil shape is better adapted for more active animals during low light conditions because there is more precision over the amount of light that enters the eye. So, like I said, slit pupils also allow these ambush predators to judge distance more accurately through stereopsis. So it basically helps them perceive distance and understand their prey and all of that. But they come from, what was I gonna say? We all come from a lizard species that existed 10 million years ago. So that's why we all have some sort of trace of lizard similarities in us. So that was that conspiracy. But it was also interesting reading about it because I found that I started reading about like hissing, and apparently people think that cats are related to snakes because they hiss. And the Egyptians also thought that. And along with some thinking like the cats rule the underworld, they also thought snakes did. And then they thought like cats kill
Kill
snakes.
snakes.
It was a whole thing. And then that conspiracy brought me into the whole the pyramid of Giza, and how if they found the chambers underneath with all the secret rooms and everything. And then I saw a few things saying that it's a secret city. And then I saw another post saying that it's like a type of energy that they were using. So I don't think that they've actually released that actual factual paper because archaeologists are denying both as credible facts. But I'm also a Graham Hancock girly, and archaeologists deny everything that he say, even though we know that what he says is the only logical explanation. So, lots going on.
Lots
I'm
of
not sure if any of
conspiracies we need to start tying. We need to start kind of looking up.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So, yeah, I'm not sure if any of that made sense, but I think it did. I mean, it did.
I think
All
so.
animals, mammals, birds, reptiles descend from lizards that existed 10 million years ago. Yeah. And some cats develop the slit eyes to help,
Isn't
their
it? This
become
might
better
sound
predators.
so stupid, but isn't it that like there's possibility that we have developed from monkeys?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
They're our cousins. They're our
Yeah.
closest related relative.
Right. So I'm like, why can't what you said be fact?
Yeah, exactly. First of all, it is fact, okay?
Okay.
I did a lot of research.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You made me throw on the conspiracy hat, so I was like, I thought this was still conspiracy.
Well, it was my research into the conspiracy.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for you, taking this off topic, but it's also part of the conspiracy.
Okay.
Did you ever see the Da Vinci Code?
Yeah, I love that movie.
I was watching it the other day because it had been a while, refresh my memory. What are your thoughts?
First of all, I did not have that luxury of watching it again to refresh my memories. I thought it was really interesting. Like, what are you looking for exactly?
Like when they moved Mary Magdalene next to Jesus in the Last Supper, that like shook me to my core.
No, that movie
Because I
will make
never
you
read
think
the book.
something.
So people like when they read the book, they're like,
I think I read half of it, but that movie will make you think some things. Okay, that movie. First of all, I think that's when I first became a conspiracy theorist.
I feel like that movie like
Because
changed the literal DNA in my body because I was like,
you
wait,
cannot tell me that everything Nicolas Cage said was not fact.
Nicolas Cage?
That's who he is.
Tom Hanks.
Stop it.
It is
Nicolas Cage.
no Nicolas Cage is national treasure. You okay?
What?
Yeah, no, the Da
Girl,
Vinci
you
Code, the
crazy.
professor is Tom Hanks.
It is.
It is.
Okay, granted, this was 20 years ago.
Wait, that's how long the movie came out?
2006.
Oh my god, that's definitely when I started believing conspiracies then.
Like, don't disrespect me. I was 12. You think I remember?
I was never
Okay?
even planning to disrespect you. You just got your movies confused, my girl. It's okay. No, because I think I remember like looking at like after I saw the Da Vinci Code, looking at the Last Supper, and I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy.
I've never looked at it the same.
I have. There's sometimes I
And,
forget.
and
Like
we both went to Catholic school.
we did, but like when did the movie come out? 2000 and what?
Sick.
Yeah, it was like yeah. Wow. I remember looking at the Last Supper and I was like, no, that's crazy. Damn. But yeah, no, that's just a movie I've seen. I'm like, yeah, I can see where conspiracy theories at because it's like you could believe in both. Like when he said he was just like, just because they what is it? He's like, why can't Jesus be human and divine? And I was like, like when he was like, I only remember this so well because I just saw it. Is he's like, yeah, when I was stuck in that well, I was like, he's like, I prayed to Jesus and I hope to see my parents again and my dog and everything. He was just like, he's like, why can't it be like he was a human and he was the divine. I was like, and then like at the end when like they're like, oh, Mary's
First of all, bars.
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 That's I just wanted to ask
Right.
you.
You have
I just wanted to
anything
see.
else?
No.
You have anything else?
Do you want me to read the quote
Okay,
of the
so this
day?
is where this really comes in handy. You
Oh,
sure
like the
can.
thingy?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're delayed and that's why I can't hear you.
You are too. And your screen keeps like freezing.
This is me for the pod. Do you think we
But
recorded
I
okay?
do see a sign that I have a little red dot that says actual recording is higher quality. Hopefully.
You know, we'll figure it out during post-production.
And post-production is so funny. Okay, you're gonna read the final quote?
Yes.
I mean the positive quote?
Ooh, who is she?
Oh, okay, sexy.
Okay. The quote of the day, of the episode, is think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. By Oprah Winfrey. Always hold your head up, queen. Always hold your head up. Don't let your crown tilt ever. For a man. A
Never
man.
for a man. A man.
A man.
All right,
We're
girly.
hating men a lot
This
today.
episode of the I know, it's so
It's because
funny.
it started with Rich when he fucked up
Especially
the whole
because
mic.
I know. But the best part is that we're both gonna go cuddle with our men now.
Jose's working until 2. I'm gonna go cut it.
Oh
Oh
man.
man, I'm gonna cut up with the body pillow that smells
Yeah.
like.
There you
Oh
go.
god, here comes the eyelash again. It's hurting.
Oh
Okay.
Lord. All right. Okay, guys, on this episode of the pod, talked about Haley, Selena, and Justin Bieber, Just Hilarious, Lauren Lavosa, Paige and Craig, the drama that never ends. Our beautiful Garcelle is leaving us, but it's okay because I'm sure we'll see her in plenty other projects. Connie's new personality is Pilates, and my new personality is book talk.
There you go.
I gave you some facts about cats and snakes that you probably don't care about, but you're welcome. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Love
Remember
you guys.
to follow, comment, subscribe, and like on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and X at ConVic Podcast. And do leave us comments, send us emails, talk to us, guys. We're here.
We're here. Yes, send us emails, you
Bye.
guys. Bye.
Bye.